Okay, settle down. That's enough. That's enough. I feel like that might not have been sincere, but I appreciate it. For those that aren't here, we're in Florida. We're literally Hurricane Matthew is hitting right now. We're shooting this special. No, everyone else in the country is concerned. Everyone that's texted me from around the... Are you guys... Is it okay? The hurricane... I'm like... Yes. Yeah, and we don't give a shit here, right? This is why people think Florida is just a fucked up state. It is, but I mean... It's just a little bit different here. You know, it's the thing. I trust me, I defend Florida wherever I go because I'm from here. And it's like the punchline of the country. You know, did you see what happened in Florida? Another guy hit another guy's face. Yeah, I know it happened again. I know crazy stuff happens here, but let's not act like crazy shit doesn't happen everywhere in the country. When I first moved to California, one of the first things I saw were two people, middle of the day, having sex on a sidewalk at a bus stop while people just stepped over out of the bus to get on them. There was like 25 people with their phones filming it. Yeah, you know what? The next day, I didn't see that online anywhere. I didn't read it anywhere. I just have to assume in Florida, we have better journalists than the rest of the country. We're reporting on stories people want to hear, right? Economy? Fuck that. We don't want to hear about that. We want to hear about the guy that hid cocaine in his ass. You know, that's... I know crazy shit happens there, but I just feel like I have to defend it. One of my favorite stories is the guy that got busted for child pornography. And then he said, oh, I didn't do that. What happens is when I'm away from home, my cat walks on my keyboard. I came home and there was... Sounds crazy, I know, but I used to have a parrot that had an online gambling problem, so I feel like that bird lost me a lot of money right there. My favorite story from Florida, though, is there was a guy that almost got his hand bit off by an alligator. And so then he captured the alligator and he wrapped it up in duct tape and threw it in his bathtub, and then as revenge, repeatedly had sex with it. It was bad, yes, I know. He's in jail, so that's okay, but even worse is the alligator had to go back to the swamp, and you know, the other gators were asking questions, right? Like, hey man, where have you been? We haven't seen you for a while. Like, why, what have you heard? It's not true, what have you heard? I was visiting relatives on the other side of the Everglades, that's where I was at. Because we heard you got deep dicked by a redneck. That's what's blowing through these here braids of sawgrass. I have a cat. She's really old. She just turned 16. Had to take her to the vet. Spent $800 on her, so she was about $200 away from dying. That's pretty close. Yeah. That's all I had on my credit card. I don't want to have that awkward conversation at the vet's office, you know? Sorry, Mr. Shaw, but your pet's life has been declined. Shit. Run it again. That's it, though, man. If you have a pet, you know you do that math, though. You're sitting in the vet's office, and you figure out how old they are divided by how many times they took a shit on your pillow, you know? That's how much money you spend on them, you know? You just want for a moment for your animal to realize what the concept of money is. You know, just come out for a second, chest bump you, like, thanks a lot, I appreciate I'm gonna be eating ramen noodles for 2 weeks, but... It's not what my cat did. I took her home and she pissed on her shirt. That's how she thanked me. You know, I don't know a lot of you in here, but if I spent $800 on you, you'd at least tag me in a Facebook post. You know, nice emoji text, thumbs up, kidney. Appreciate that. So she's old. I'm on the road a lot, and I want to travel with her now, so I just made her into a service cat. Yeah. She doesn't do anything, if you're wondering. She has no skill set. She has the skill set of a dance mom. She just yells about shit a lot, you know. Hurry up, scoop my litter box, gotta get the jazz tap. Something like that, I imagine. If you crack a door open a little bit, she can get her paw in there and then just wedge her head in there and just, service cat, get her a vest. Shouldn't have to do anything, because I'm sure you're aware of this. There's a lot of bullshit service animals in the world right now. I don't know if you've been on an airplane recently. You still can't get a bottle of water through security, but you can get an untrained German Shepherd that's gonna take a nervous shit at 35,000 feet, because I don't like the bumpies. That's it. I'm not talking about guide dogs, and I'm not talking about animals that help people who are disabled. There's a whole other category called emotional support. And it was started for, like, for instance, returning war veterans with PTSD. They give them a trained animal, helps them deal with what they got to deal with. But emotional support, it's very broad. This is what I checked off for my cat. Stressed out. Who the fuck's not stressed out? Right? Yeah, I'm having a tough week at work. Don't worry, I'm getting a monkey. Everything's gonna be okay. Mr. Noodles comes in on Monday. No eye contact. The biter's not trained yet. Straight out the jungle. Yeah, that's rip your face clean off. Might throw some shit in your cubicle. Might want to wear a hat this week. So that's... Yeah, I was sitting next to a woman on an airplane that had an overweight pug missing a leg that had a vest cable tied around it. I was pretty sure that wasn't a working animal right there. That breed has sleep apnea to begin with, so I don't know how it's gonna help you with the cutest little CPAP on ever, right? So I asked her, I go, all right, what's the pug do? You got me. That's what she said, you got me. Not much. I mean, sometimes I get sad, and then I bring the dog with me, and then I'm not sad. Yeah, that's why we all have pets. Nobody has a dog that's crippling their self-esteem, you know? You don't go to the pound, I want an animal, but I want one that's gonna make me feel fat. If you have that back there, like raccoon or a sugar glider, something weird, I don't care what it is. I just want to sit in the corner and shake its head while I eat a donut. Can you make it do that? That's $70, that's all you need. Go online, they'll send you a kit, and then you can start annoying people with your untrained beast. Doesn't just have to be dogs. Here was a list. Dogs, cats, birds, snakes. Snakes are on the list. I don't know how you're gonna keep a vest on a snake. That's gonna be tough. Maybe you cut some eye holes out of a condom, roll it on there, get a Sharpie, write service snake, gotta identify it. That's part of the program. Otherwise, just have a bow with a rubber on it. That's weird. A service snake is crazy, right? We can all agree on that. Like what if you go into a bar and you're afraid of snakes? And then there's just some guy there with a mesh tank top on with a service snake, you know, just hanging out. Now you gotta bring in your service falcon, you know? Somebody else has to bring in a service mongoose. It's not gonna end. Emotional support, it's very broad. People need these animals, so let's let them have them, and then everybody else, because you can say you need anything for emotional support, right? For me, two things, mainly I could say, you know, food, obviously, you can take a look at me. That's a crutch in my life. I'm alone a lot on the road in hotels, so, you know, porn, that's another one. I know you don't want to hear that. Those are the facts, right? Yeah, but food's acceptable in a social setting, but porn, you know, I'm gonna have to register my laptop as a service computer. Can I just get it a little vest, bring it out to an Olive Garden? Sir, that's wildly inappropriate. I know, but I have anxiety. So I'm gonna go in this booth for about 5 minutes. You might wanna cover up your mozzarella sticks with a napkin. That's... Shield the kid's eyes. That's the splash zone right there. That's what I call that.